Hey JEE aspirant, can you solve this question before me? This question came in 2024 Jan attempt shift 2 as you can see here. So I'm writing this question right here. I have written this question over here as you can see, and a is basically a constant which lies between 0 to 1, and cos of x, we can write this cos x as 1 minus tan square x by 2 by 1 plus tan square x by 2. So in the next step, I am going to just do it 0 to pi dx by 1 plus a square minus 2a 1 minus tan square x by 2 by 1 plus tan square x by 2. Now, in the same step, what I can do over here is that I can do a little bit of rearrangement. Okay, this is absolutely going fine. Now, I can also write this 1 plus tan square x by 2 over here, and in the now 1 plus tan square x by 2, it can be written as sec square x by 2, right or wrong? Okay. Now, in the denominator, if I rearrange a bit, now 1 plus a square into 1, and here minus of 2a, I'm writing this all together, and I'm taking tan square x by 2 as common, and I'm writing 1 plus a square plus 2a, 1 plus a square plus 2a, 0 to pi. Now it is going to be 1 minus a the whole square, and it is going to be 1 plus a the whole square into tan square x by 2 integral 0 to pi. Now in the same step, now you know that is the derivative of tan of x by 2 is basically sec square x by 2 into 2. Why I'm saying into 2, let's just check it out. Let's say I'm putting t as tan of x by 2, and your dt dx is basically sec square x by 2 into half. Now 2 times dt is basically your sec square x by 2 into dx. Now what is t? T is basically tan of x by 2. So what can I write? 2 into d of tan of x by 2. So I'm just going to replace this sec square x by 2 as 2 times d of tan of x by 2. It will be beneficial as we don't have to replace the limits. That is, we don't have to change the limits over here. So let's do this. Now we can imagine this tan of x by 2 as basically a variable like y. Okay, that is 2 dy by some constant over here, let's say c, plus again some constant k into y square. So what is this form? It is basically 1 by 1 plus x y square into dy, and its integration is basically 1 by a. What is 1 by a? 1 by a is basically this 1 minus a into tan inverse of x. X is basically 1 plus a into tan of x by 2 by a. A is basically 1 minus a, and we know we have this coefficient 1 plus a with tan of x by 2 the whole square. So we are going to divide it and write over here, and we will be putting on the limits, that is 0 to pi. So our final answer is basically going to be 1 by 1 minus a square into tan inverse. You can imagine that tan of pi by 2 is basically infinity, so tan inverse of infinity is basically pi by 2. So tan inverse of infinity is basically pi by 2. So I'm writing pi by 2 over here. Okay, and tan of 0 is again 0, so tan inverse of 0 is also 0. So, and we have not considered this 2 over here, this 2 was also there, so this 2 and this 2 is going to cancel out. So our answer is basically pi by 1 minus a square, the first option, as you can see over here. The first option is this one.